Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Submerged 2, or Submerged Hidden Depths, however you want to call it. In our previous episode, we started the game. We've done 2 of the thingies so far, and so now we need to just continue exploring and find more places to go. I'm a little on the fence about whether I want to go ahead and go to areas that I've gone before to try and complete them, or if I want to leave that to the end of the game. I'm kind of thinking I'll leave it to the end of the game. We'll have like a grand retour, because I rather enjoyed that in the previous game. So I'm hoping that in this one, we have a similar experience where, we pop in to places we've been before after the fact, and it's just a jolly good time. A boat upgrade for me? More creatures for me? Oh, that's a dolphin. I thought it was birds that I was clicking on. Okay, so that's our next, major destination. We're gonna go to this first, I think. It's a brother level. Okay. Double checking. There's nowhere I need to go first. I don't think so. Eat. And we got a couple of options here. Never mind, we've got one option here. I wonder if maybe they're doing a thing, which would be kind of clever if this is what they're doing, where the brother levels are intended to be more linear, more like the original game, and it's, intended to, signal to the player, hey, you're going to run through here, you're going to follow one route, and you'll get one prize at the end. If that's what you liked in the first game, then keep playing. If you don't feel like that, then it's a brother level. You can skip on out.
Alright.
Landmark time. What's this one called? Titan's Reach. Alright. Sure. Out of 10. I mean, that's clearly gonna, yeah. There is, if I look closely at my little thingy there at the top, there is an indicator for stuff that we've marked on our map, which I appreciate.
Saka.
Boat upgrade.
Got another. Yo.
Jastra Incorporated. Cool.
EQ back.
I appreciate that they didn't make us pull down the thingy. Like, they're mixing it up. They're not staying on just one thing. Alright, so what's the collectible this time? Reed style piece. 1 out of 9. Okay. Ooh. Hey, fellas. Very cool.
Was dran?
Okay. Can I? Yeah, I can.
Sates 3.
Round and round we go. Alright, flowers. Cool. 3 out of 9. She's definitely more nimble than she was before on the walls, which I appreciate. Like, I think that that's the correct choice for the game to have made. Do you think the reed is like her scarf thing? Third of the way. So we know where that is.
Sets 3.
Okay. Onwards and upwards.
Black plant got propelled
Black Plant
Sakoka.
must have overcome these villagers so quickly. If we create a new read style. So maybe we were intended to come here before the previous place, and the last place that we were at the end of last episode was maybe a little tougher. Tougher is the wrong word. A little more demanding that I be thorough and really poke at the environment. And my plant there looks like it's blocking stuff off. Really need to be popping out my spyglass more. Read style 7 out of 9. I do hope that we actually complete a new cosmetic. That'd be nice to do that after our previous 2 incomplete areas. But TV? Yeah. Huh. Ooh, we think... Yes, we can do this. I'm doing a bit of grinding. It's the first time I've ended a stream in a place where I could. That tracks. Final Fantasy X's a fun game to grind. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy to grind, but it's still a good one. Like, the combat system is satisfying. The sphere grid is satisfying. And Owaka, that man needs coin. Alright, so we've still somehow missed a couple. Look at these. Classroom? Question mark? Alright, so we found the seed. Let's see what's up here before we do that. Okay, so here's our thing. We are once again going to ignore this until we've got all of them in sequence. So get off my screen. Kilika Village sure looks different. Does it though? Or does it look exactly the same? Alright, so man, missing one somewhere. I really thought this would be the one where I got all of them. Alright, so if I was one more read thingy, where would I be? Right there? Hold on, how did I miss all of that? How's Submerged? Submerged is great. I'm thoroughly enjoying this series. The first one, okay, here I am, singing the game's praise, and I am stuck. There we go. Jesus. The first one doesn't overstay its welcome, which is good because it's a bit one note in terms of gameplay, and this one seems to be a lot more notes. Ah, okay, so I bet that I can bring the seed down and have it part these. Big brain. I do wish that this game had a jump button, especially with scenarios like just there where I got stuck and I was like, if I could just hop, this would be a non-issue. But that would change what the game is. So I feel like this version, Submerged 2, is doing a good job of people played the game and liked the game for reasons let's expand on that setup, but not like radically depart from it. Also, I just enjoy this kind of Okami thing here where we walk around and plants happen around us. I think that's cool. That always appeals to me. Plants. Right, are you? You are. Oh, you are a lot more upsetting the way that you did that than I was expecting. There we go. New read style. Read style unlocked. All objects nearby. Unlocked. Discovered. I can read. It seems a good upgrade. I was watching you play the first one. The animations felt a bit not as smooth. This seems better. Yeah. We did have a bit of trouble when I started recording with performance on this one, which is not a surprise, you know, given that this game came out significantly after the first one. Am I going the right way? I feel like I am. There you go. But, you know, my poor little computer is not really set up for particularly graphically intensive games. While recording, I should say. Alright. Cool. Now, Sister Ray. Every once in a while, some of the violin notes sound a little Expedition 33-y to me, and I'm like, don't do this to me. I'm not strong enough. Remember, Mr. Holden, tomorrow comes. Yeah. The pair left the safety of the city to seek others who might need their help. Perhaps they could find a new home and a new family. Yeah, this seems bad. Whatever's happening under the water that's slamming... Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, seems bad. Is that the big man who we've seen references to?
Some tang and pen.
There's something
Even
here
Mark
in
said to
great
that
pain.
event.
Could it be responsible for what happened? Alright, let's see. How do I, if I wanted to go to styles, read. Okay, I don't actually... Oh, it changed our boat. Okay, so our boat is now read style. Gotcha. And then we did dredge up a relic, which surely it doesn't also go there. It goes here. Haha. Oh, for popcorn, maybe? I don't know. I'm not a underwater relic expert. It reminds me of Kana, a game I haven't played. I also do need to play Kana. Yeah, okay, cool. Reed Boat. We'll give Reed Boat a ride. I'm not an underwater relic. I meant to say expert, but, you know. Words happen. Alright, so there's stuff over here to the right. Do I think... Oh, we got a fast travel. To places that we've been before, like to ones that we've cleared. That is really nice. I appreciate that. This game has so many nice little, like, just player usability things that they didn't have to have. But I really appreciate them existing. Room. Alright, so there's... Oh, oh. A good ways to our right. Yeah, there we go. Vroom, vroom. The whale. Whale. No worries. I feel bad for the artists. Animating rope is a nightmare. Oh, typewriter. Maybe global warming isn't so bad. The problem with rope, right, is that it's got a repeating texture that is, like, fairly dense, and when you move rope, you end up with that texture back in the same position relatively quickly, and so it's really hard to animate rope in such a way that it looks like it's spooling at the correct rate. It often just looks wrong. And then also there's the problem of, you know, the moment that rope bends, it really highlights how you did not actually have infinite polygons to make it nice and curved and everything, right? So we hide it as best we can, but it's still pretty difficult. I didn't get a good enough look at it to tell what I got.
What that?
Saka.
This looks like lore. Skill issue, just render every strand of rope. Oh. Fuck your barrier. Eh. Whoever you are, this is a home invasion.
Takucha.
Yes.
Okay, and we're playing as the brother. Oh. Door. Whatever that did. Lowered this, I assume. Anything over here that I want? Look at this rain. And also particles in the air. Interesting. I like this rain. It feels like they might have intended to put more secrets in here than they did. Because this, I'm with each of the brother levels, I'm surprised by how much level there is, how much detail, for there to be a thing to collect, you know? I don't want story spoilers, but if there's something I'm straight up not doing, yeah, yeah, that's fair. Here we go. That. There. All objects discovered. Alright. Send me on down. Alright, cool. So, I'm just surprised. Like, this whole building, like, all of that running around, and we got a piece of lore, which, don't get me wrong, I'm super down for a piece of lore. It's just surprising to have, like, that much work put into mechanically very, very small amount of, like, dopamine for the player. But I mean, a lot of these buildings here, like, the building exists and then, like, you can't interact with it at all. It's just set dressing. So I guess when you've got that as your baseline, then the buildings where there is a something, it changes the perception. It's a cathedral? Hell yeah. I don't think anyone can go to a cathedral and not think about, what if I climbed all over this thing? Fucking cool as hell. Look at this. This is awesome. Hell yeah. Venice looks busted. It's a dredging spot? It kind of looks like it. Yeah. Doing a lot of dredging in this episode. It's Wind Waker. It's Pikachu. Fuck. Oh, winch. Oh, that is also a relic. Winch could have very easily been a mechanical thing, you know, like, you could use the winch to pull your boat up closer to turbulent water or whatever. Siachin Cathedral. Cool. So, the flying buttresses? Hell yeah. I'm very of two minds about real life cathedrals, because on the one hand, they're super cool. They're so cool. But on the other, cathedrals do also just represent a massive amount of human effort, life lost, lives spent working on something that ultimately did not benefit those people in a material way. Like, thousands and thousands of medieval peasants went hungry because the church was spending their money on flying buttresses. So, like, as cool as they are, I am still conflicted about it, because I'm like, it feels irresponsible. Or, not even really irresponsible, it feels callous. Right? And I guess that's the socialist in me talking, but feed people first, make cool buildings second. No, I wanted to click on you. Be down here.
guess it's 3.
Found some cool seals, but can't interact with them at that distance, I don't think. Stained glass. Aha! Formal style piece. You gonna wear a 2-piece suit? Alright, guess it's just... Oh no, I was too slow. I thought I would need to get way closer than I actually did in order to click on him. So, noted for later. Alright, so we got another one of the honestly very finger-y doorways. More stained glass. I am noticing that they're keeping this cathedral pretty pretty non-specific on the symbolism. There we go. We got one. Our 6th creature.
Bakapa.
Oh. Go formal. Always interesting. You look at games like the Zelda games, right? And they'll have cathedrals and graveyards and stuff. And especially with older games, you're just like, that's just straight up, you know, a cross. That's just straight up an orthodox, you know, with the crossbar and everything. And then oh, my arm has bloomed. I guess because we're so close to the seed. Interesting. So are we turning this one around where we get the seed early and then we carry it for most of the temple? I'm having to make myself not think about our arm blooming because it's making me uncomfortable the more I think about it. Oh, this definitely used to be our word. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh. Need that formal piece. Cleared there. That's where we came from. Before we put that in there, let's grab this. Good. Okay, now we can put that in there. Puppies. Up it goes. Late lunch for sure. I mean, Riddy, who's here in the chat as well, over in Northern Ireland, so this would be an extremely late lunch for him. Oh, heck yeah. They had similar gargoyles in the first game. I'm so glad to see them still here in this one. Gargoyles are cool. Our lord.
Drie said.
Right, turn it over and then down. Doop. Oh. Thank you for shell that I just completely overlooked previously. Thank you for seed. Onwards. We're taking this train to Miami. Okay. And then... And then... Oh, there's a little bit... Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can... Alright, so they've got a little bit of a vertex displacement on these roots right here. If you look closely, like they're kind of throbbing a little bit, and then as we get closer, they like fully inflate, but they're still throbbing just a little bit. That's fun. Gross, but fun.
Papa Pearl.
Poor people, did they somehow bring this on themselves? Okay, we're gonna put this down. Your diabetic feet. They got the beatus. Vertex displacement's crazy. Like, you can do vertex shader stuff directly on the graphics card that, like, honestly blows my mind that it functions at all. And a good technical artist can achieve wonders.
Apples 3.
That feels like an early entry. I'm over here trying not to read them, and I'm reading them anyways. Alright. Indigo. Orp. So these are like kinda sorta positioned where they are on the map, which is interesting. Definitely hearing the E33, yeah. Magnet plant arm. Steadfast and stubborn, the sister guided them to far off places, but in time they found that no matter where they went, the pattern was the same.
Portaku.
Ortaku.
Ikusora for
Never meant to
all.
drag you into this. That's why I have to fix this on my own. Alright, we got a couple of relics. We got like 3 relics. So, bump. What are you? Can't really zoom unless I like push myself up here. Not totally sure what this is. A ravioli crank? Sure, if you say so. I'm unfamiliar. Now this I know. And this I also know, much to my chagrin. Ugh. I don't actually know, but it'd be a funny suggestion. You will not believe how much I believed you. I was like, sure. I could see it. You twist the handle, it does a thing. There's little ridges right there. Sure, ravioli crank. The power I wield. All right, let's look at this map. There's probably one here-ish. Let's pop our little telescope out. Alright, so there's a gear over here that we haven't grabbed. Alright, well we found one. Looks like the black root is blocking that way. Oh, if I see the buoy. Hold up, this is interesting. Is this a watchtower? Or just a void level? Oh, alright. Watchtower, maybe. Stomp. Oh, we straight up can skip. Press A to skip. No. Gondor calls for raid. Okay, and we can see at the top, it definitely did mark stuff. Interesting. All right. The boat bit that I just completely missed. Interesting that it doesn't offer to let us skip on the way down. Can I? Oh yeah, if I pressed A, that would have... So maybe that's always been present. It's just that I've not been taking advantage. Alright, let's, before we continue... There's a guy right around the corner here. Yep. The fact that stuff is falling down is really interesting. I appreciate it. Right. Alright, so we have to latch onto that with our boat. Fair enough. I appreciate the way that they communicated that to us. Oh, oh. And we need to get those open, which is presumably just around the corner here. Doo. Hello, Komodo dragon. Celebration pieces. Interestingly, we can't boost here. Hell yeah. Big cat statues. Reverse, do, and I'm in. O'Higgins Village Condominiums. Oops. Jump. I'm a little tempted to dial back the red paint, because I think I can do that. But, well, that's a genuine surprise. Just right in with the seed, huh? I don't trust it. Huh. Okay. Guess we don't have a choice. Year-old Spud even know the existence of 1995's Water World. Alright, send me up. Actually, send me back down. That film was mentioned in my oncology course. Alright, so she can jump over little gaps with the seed. And she can cross those. Interesting.
Said 3.
Presumably that would just be open if we came back to this area after we had used the seed. I'm kind of banking on when we try and like be thorough. They're anywhere the people were spared by the Black Plant. I would not count on a girl.
Apples 3.
Goes down. Is there another way back up? Convenient? Like it. Sometimes when you walk close to the people, the change in volume is a little bit much. Okay. Cool.
Vast run.
Celebration. Not anything right now. Not gonna lie, seeing a Komodo dragon, even in relatively harmless plant form, is stressful. They are scary freaking animals. Do not mess with Komodo dragons. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Surprising they let us up there when there's kind of nothing that we need to do. Again, this game's sort of just surprising me with their willingness to, like, do mapping content. Like, these fairly dense areas, and that's it. Like, that, it's just here for the love of the game. So, we walk over this. We walk a step further to see, did they hide? They did. Sneaky little peeps. Nice, more flowers.
Mikuflo.
Echo the seed train. Okay. Oh, mistakes were just made. Oh no, never mind. We're fine. He's way better at climbing up shoulder height ledges than I expected.
Satastri.
Okay. I'm guessing I need to loop around or use this. This seems like a thing that I need to use. No one notices until something gets broken. Alright, so bump, bump, bump. And up this. Yes. Yes. Up this. Wait, no. I just wanted to look. Okay. They're really making us go around here. What's up, Diamondback? How's it going? Welcome in. Alright, halfway to celebration. More of a semi-bration, I guess. Golden! That's me. Alright, excellent. Shortcut unlocked. taking that. 6-9. We did a good bit worse on this one than some of the others, but alright, cool. Now we've got a nice contiguous. We got the left side. But definitely this game, I say definitely, probably this game is longer than the previous one, but not significantly longer. Again, sort of like, hey, if you're someone who appreciates and enjoys the shorter game that doesnoverstay its welcome, this one seems to be, kind of working on maintaining it. Interesting. Some very interesting body language there. At first, they were welcomed, greeted with open arms, and treated as kin. The brother began to believe that perhaps his sister could be right. Sorry, Taku. I have to do this for both of us. Let's turn in. Did we not dredge one up? I thought we dredged one up on that run, but maybe not. We definitely got a flower, so we can turn that in. Oh, put a flower in your hair. Put a flower out of my hair. Got an achievement for putting a flower in her hair. Doing okay, bud? We're looking a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so... Wow, it's fun that we can really see, like, how we got there. Like, oh, we went this way, and then we went this way. I'm tempted. Let's just to round this little episode out. I want to get that, get that gear, which isn't quite showing up yet. There it is. Out of 26. We have not actually done very good on the boat upgrades, I don't feel like. I want to get this little... presumably brother? Yeah. I do have to wonder if the devs from this game or the Raft devs reached out to each other and were like, hey, do you want to do any bundles or anything? Got any assets you want to share our way? People have major beef with stairs. I mean, in fairness, stairs suck. Perfect. Got a climby spot there. And this, I think, is quick exit. This is just for funsies.
We are straight.
Right. All objects nearby discovered. Interesting. So much apocalypse media now, I guess the consensus is we won't lift a finger to avert it. Yep. It would affect shareholders. How could we? You can learn a lot about a society by looking at their media and like what are they writing about? What are they thinking about? And if you look at our media, especially with movies, you're just like, oh, they're really starting to get worried. Like, some of the people are really getting worried about the end times. So, alright, so we're here. Collected those. Interesting. It feels slightly strange to me that I haven't really run into much in between these, you know, like this spot obviously, but like there's not a lot of like kind of outer rim stuff. Alright, found something. Like this. This feels like it should be a something. It is not triggering any map or anything. Oh. Ah, because they've decided to be sneaky about it. It protects itself from being scanned. Trixie Trixie. The Shattered Bowl. Okay, cool. 3 of 10 landmarks. Where the heck did the, okay, I'm pointed, okay, there it is. Let me get this last little ship part that we just scanned, and then I think we'll call it for this episode. Cool. So, 7 of 26 boat upgrades. And interesting. There's a restart area button. There's not a fast travel back home, but maybe. Yeah. All right. So here we'll do this to just sort of get ourselves back. I just want to see what it's like. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, YouTube, this is where I'm gonna leave y'all for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Probably tomorrow. Until then, bye.